Hey Tyler, the fittest flat earther. It's episode 3 of a podcast for Tyler. The kingdom of heaven has come near to you. It's the moon. It's pretty. Wow. Did you see the figure in the clouds? It looks like a head right there. Welcome, Tyler. Welcome back to the podcast in the car. I really hope that it keeps recording. Here we go. Tyler, you're my main audience, bro. Holy smokes, yo. I got episode 3 for you of this podcast, bro. Something for you to listen to when you're riding your bicycle. Something of truth, bro. Because you said it was hard for you to find podcasts out there. My last 2 podcasts were really long. This one, I'm really going to try to just get it to just a half hour. I think different time increments for podcasts could be nice. I'm going to try to do a half hour just for this one. And this is titled A Podcast for Tyler Hansen. Episode 3. Excuse me, I'm distracted. I felt called in the spirit. Let's go for a walk, bro. Hello. Whew. Okay, bro. I really hope it's still recording. It's still recording. Sorry for the delay, bro. Okay. Alright, might have to talk quieter. Yo, welcome to the podcast, bro. So, this is called Forgiveness. Episode 3, Forgiveness. And forgiveness is applied to the last episode, too. The vehicle that drove up close to me. I noted how nobody in the vehicle looked really at me, and I took that as not paying attention and not caring. But I realized something later, and it's a good reason as to why it's important to be merciful towards others. Because someone in that car might have said something to the others like, hey, that's James. Don't bother him, just give him his space and just leave him alone. You know, don't talk to him and he'll leave you alone. She could have said something like that, you know. So none of them looking at me or waving or smiling or saying hi doesn't really apply like it usually does to most other people in public, because that's something that could have been said and respected. Otherwise, I was planning on doing this episode 3 on forgiveness anyways, but it's kind of cool that there's something to forgive in regards to the last podcast. And I was wanting to talk about it, and that's enough. Tyler, so I did a whole other video and put it on YouTube recently. You gotta check it out. I'll just talk about it just briefly, but I found a petrified giant in the state of Wyoming is its head, and it's a one-eyed giant, and it's 33 degrees from Los Angeles. Graybull, Wyoming is where the eye is of the giant, and the torso goes down to Utah and Colorado, and then all the way down to Arizona and New Mexico. So the one eye symbolism with the 3, I mean, that could really all be about the giant. 33 degrees from Los Angeles. So it's great podcasts because it's got visuals and audio. And times of rest. So this podcast, the podcasts I've been doing, could be great for background, and it also could be great for something to focus on. It's a combination of both. A podcast for you, bro. Yeah, the 3 bases is, I can go over it now. Caring, and then paying attention, and forgiving. I'd say Those are the three foundations. Those are the three basics. And with forgiving is another one that kind of goes hand in hand with forgiving, and that's not being upset. So the third one is, it's a combination, it's several words, where the first one is just caring, and the second one is just paying attention. Third one's kind of like forgiving, not and not remaining upset. And apologizing goes with that too. So from the heart, there's I apologize, and then from the heart there's I forgive you. So that movement towards the heart and away from the heart, that's both important. And in order to not remain upset, one's got to forgive others and apologize. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me get the lights right. Okay, I should be straight. I plan on doing a break from podcasts, bro. You might want to know more about me. I get that. But I wanted to do 3 podcasts in a row for you, just to let you know that I'm serious about it. I want to take like 3 days off from doing podcasts, and then I want to do 3 more. and that might be it, bro. I might wait until like I get some feedback. Sometimes I've posted videos and just hardly gotten any likes or any views. So, and many videos I've deleted for different reasons in the past. I've also had a different channel beforehand years ago. I'm thinking 6. I'm not trying to do Masonic symbolism, but I'm thinking that many videos for podcasts, and then to take a break. And the idea is if enough people like it or view it, or if I get some nice comments, then I can continue. But they're for you, man. I want to know if you're appreciative of them before I continue to attempt to make more. Oh, truth. Sea salt, bro. It's healthy for humans. Salt, table salt, ingredients on labeled on foods where it just says salt, like food, this item, and then salt. That's not healthy. The body can use some of that, like sodium in a sense, for good, but it's not really a good salt. Sea salt is a good salt, bro. Pink Himalayan salt is similarly good. Ooh, there goes a kitty cat. Ooh. Table salt, bro, or just salt, it's not good, bro. Some of these table salts have added ingredients, anti-caking agents, and other stuff. It's not good, bro. It's not good. It's probably done on purpose from the deceivers. The movie Dune references a control on the salt in that movie, and it's made me think of the parallel to humanity, because there's so much salt in so many different food products, bro. I don't like it. I try to get food. Wow, that's really pretty. Try to get food items with just no salt in it or sea salt. Wow, bro. Wow, do you see like the dragon eye? That's totally a dragon eye. Look at that. Come here, dragon. I'm gonna pretend to eat you. Dude, I thought that was so freaking crazy. Excuse me. Like yesterday for the podcast, I said something about I wanted to put an entity to sleep. And then I was like, respectfully, of course. And that's how I meant to begin with. Or lovingly or something. But it was so funny because right after I said that, car pulled up and it was so stressful. Yeah, bro, can you imagine an angel coming to... excuse me. Can you imagine, Tyler, a shapeshifter coming to you and being like, I'm tired, Tyler. I'm tired of deceiving. Can you just give me a place to rest? Can I sleep at your house? Bro, you'd have to have good discernment, which you have had. And you'd have to determine how legit something like that would be. And then you'd have to say yes, bro. You'd have to let the one who has shapeshifted be forgiven. And you'd have to serve such an entity. That'd be an honor. You might not really want to publicize that. Bro, if some shapeshifter comes to you and is like, bro, I'm done deceiving. I'm out, bro. I'm done. Where do I go, though? Give me rest. I want to go to sleep. You better get that entity to bed and let that entity sleep. Can you imagine sleeping after like thousands of years of not sleeping? Huh. Well, I don't know if they will ever sleep, though. I don't know if that's in their chemical makeup, but I've been thinking about it. Sleep or not rest. If some deceiver is like coming to you or one who's shapeshifted is like, I'm sorry, I don't want to do it anymore. Can't chill with you. You'd have to. You'd have to. And most likely you wouldn't publicize it or tell others. You just keep it secret. The phone went in and out. What was that? I'm so glad the video's still going. Truth. Y'all see Frosty the Snowman? See Frosty the Snowman's face. See that? Circular. Truth. Tyler. Tyler, you want truth? You want to know more about me? Podcast for Tyler. Forgive me if I don't talk much. This episode is called Forgiveness. I want to do at least 30 minutes, bro. And I want to keep you entertained. I love you, man. Thank you for doing all your exposing videos of the deception. I do have lists of names here and stuff, like I told you before. I've been keeping track. I thought you'd like to hear someone else say some names, you know. So today's ones, these are in chronological order from when these characters of the same entity were born. So out of 4, Tim Curry, James Spader, Paul Giamatti, Cillian Murphy. Impressive, bro. Tim Curry, yeah, that's impressive. Good job with that one. Michael J. Fox, Ricky Gervais, Scott Wolf, John Spangler. So you've done this before, Tyler. You've done videos where it's like, oh, this person is that person. I would say it differently, but that's kind of how you've said it. And then you've done another video, you'd be like, oh, this person's that person. So from reasonable deduction, one can deduce, like, if you do a video saying A equals B, and then you do a video saying B equals C, then from reasonable deduction or deducing, then A equals C. So I think that's the case for this one. Otherwise, I don't think you did a video including all these names, but Michael J. Fox, Ricky Gervais, Scott Wolf, John Spangler. You showed a video of Michael J. Fox and Scott Wolf, and then I think you did one with Ricky Gervais and John Spangler, and then I think in the video you're like, oh, he's also Michael J. Fox or something like that. Tyler, I'm going to need you to come to me still. As much great work as you've been doing, I still need you to come to me. Like, communicate to me, like... President Andrew Johnson, Tommy Lee Jones, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Artemis, Princess Diana, Melania Trump. Oh, Tyler, I didn't include some things I get held back on saying. Bryan Cranston, President Ulysses S. Grant, Phil Hartman, Tim Whiteley, Stan Lee. Austin Emilio, Christian Bale, Harold Ramis, James Brolin, Lionel Messi, President George Bush, Gary Oldman, Apollo, the content creator. And then for that one, there's also twins, so there could be 2 there. Chester Bennington, Tom Holland, John Podesta, Lawrence Rockefeller, Mercury, Emily Armstrong. I added Emily Armstrong, some woman who has filled in the role of Chester Bennington, the Linkin Park singer. I think it's Chester. And it's a trip because all of those are also possibly a Luciferian character. Which is a trip. And on my list, I didn't include that. It just kind of was just a lot of names in one. I was thinking of doing a whole video just on Lucifer. Noting all of the specific scars that have been found on Lucifer's face and all of the names of the characters he's played and the years of those characters and in the order. Yeah. David Blaine, Prince, Cat Williams, Ludacris, Denzel Washington, Robert Johnson, Malcolm X. So I was... Never mind, respectfully. Elon Musk, Werner von Braun, George Reeves, Elizabeth Perkins, Judy Garland, Winona Ryder, Millie Bobby Brown, Shannon Elizabeth, Julie Louis-Dreyfus, Betty White. I don't know if I got the Winona Ryder one right in there. And that's a trip because the TV show Stranger Things, some of the lead actors is Winona Ryder and Elizabeth Perkins. Or is it Millie Bobby Brown? Yeah, that one. President Gerald Ford, Peyton Manning, Laird Hamilton, Michael Patrick, Prince Harry, Samuel Darnold, Ben Stiller, Tom Cruise, Peter Fasinelli, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Braden Rumfelt, Paul McCartney, Steve Jobs, Rory McIlroy. You showed Aaron Paul is Werner Heisenberg. And then the name Dustin Barr here is also here. I saw a video elsewhere that Owen Wilson is Luke Wilson. It could very well be. Brothers, the same entity. Otherwise, I've thought Owen Wilson is Aaron Paul. I think I found a matching scar. 90-some% sure on that. Robin Williams, President Theodore Roosevelt, Uncle Pappy, Willie Nelson. I feel like there's another one with him. Maybe I forgot to add. Fernando Mendoza, Johnny Manziel, Mark Rippon. Where we at on time? Ooh. Okay, bro. That's it. Coming up on 30 minutes. I love you, dude. I support you. Also, come in the name of Jesus Christ, and the kingdom of heaven has come near to you. Hope you welcome me, as I come from the Father. One who welcomes me welcomes the one who I'm sent from. And forgiveness. Forgive me, forgive yourself, apologize to everyone. And that's it. Alright, love you, bye.